I just installed Remy's garden a couple weeks ago and I thought I'd take the time and show you the design process. So when I first got to Remy's house, she wanted a side garden and we were going to just do 2 little beds on the side, probably 2 by 4, about 2 feet tall. Then she said, well, I kind of have this other space. Can we check it out? And I am so glad she said that because it was amazing. It was perfect. I am a sucker for a front yard garden and you just have to see what we did. So this is what it looked like. And yes, it's a lovely garden. There's white roses and a couple pollinator plants like butterfly bush. Lovely, but not edible. She wasn't really hanging out in the outside space and she really had this dream about growing food. So I took all the measurements and then I went home and started using SketchUp to 3D design what that would look like. I think 3D design is really important for clients to really see. It's very challenging to envision how it might look. One of the most important things to ask when I am consulting is, what do you want to grow and what do you absolutely not want? And for Remy, one of those is cilantro. No cilantro for her. But passion fruit, a must. So let's go see the next part. So when you don't have acres of land and you just want to grow a lot of food, your best bet is to grow vertically. And that's why you're going to see the arches like that. You definitely want to grow vertically because it keeps the vines off the ground and out of the space that you could possibly put another plant. So I personally love the way the arch looks and makes it feel, at least in her space, it's like a little secret garden that you're going to walk through. Once the design was completed, I sent it over to Remy and she gave the green light. Once we got that, I went shopping. And you'll see that in a separate YouTube video because I think shopping deserves its own video. So once everything is designed, it's sourced, we're ready to install. So let me take you back to installation day. Good morning. We are all packed up and ready to head up to Remy's house. Here you can see all the plants, soil. Let's go. All right, we are in full swing over here. Everything's been unloaded. Trees are coming out. The beds are out here. I'm gonna walk out. We have the gravel and then the beds. So here's a peek at what we're starting with. Blank canvas, super exciting. So first things first, we have to prep the soil for installation. Then we're gonna just flatten it. First up, we are planting the Sweetheart Lychee. This variety is known to be one of the sweetest and most aromatic lychees. It is also a fan favorite because it is a heavy producer. This is a more mature tree and will be ready to flower in spring and hopefully bear fruit for Remy in the summer. Next up, we are planting a Lamb Hass avocado tree. The Lamb Hass is a cross between a Gwen avocado and a Hass avocado. The fruit is often larger than the regular Hass, but the tree itself is more compact, which is ideal for smaller spaces like Remy's. She told me she loves peaches, so I was really excited to surprise her with this peach cocktail tree. Having a designer tree where there are 4 different varieties on one tree is really cool in a small space because with this one tree, she's getting 4 different kinds of peaches. Each variety will fruit one after the next, so hopefully she'll have peaches all summer long. After we planted the trees, we leveled and filled the beds with organic soil and then started installing the alpine white gravel. Now that everything is prepped, it's time to plant. This middle bed will be filled with leafy greens like bok choy, pak choy, mizuna, tatsoi, and other greens like spinach, kale, broccoli, cauliflower, and a really cool asperbrock. You're probably wondering why I'm planting so closely, and it's actually a method called intensive planting. Since the goal is for Remy to harvest often using methods like cut and come again, majority of the plants will not grow too large above the soil. Also, we will be growing peas and winter tomatoes up the arches. So as a natural pest control method, I found that interplanting some green onions throughout the bed really keeps the bugs at bay. The pungent smell of the onions are deterring the same pests that love the leafy greens. And I found this method to be so effective and delicious that I incorporate it into all my clients' gardens. And to attract pollinators, I like to tuck edible flowers like sweet alyssum, violas, and pansies.
Arches are in, the tree surrounds are in, and
that's a wrap. I'll put all the project details in the description below for you. If you enjoyed watching me design and install Remy's garden, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next one.